We're down to the last match here with Graham Day from the UK to the world. I feel so much pleasure to be here, guys.
It's been an absolute privilege covering this whole 1v1 tournament with you today, Freddie. And I'm glad you've been here because you've been able to translate everything to confirm for those at home. Obviously, being in Argentina, the production team, all Spanish, so everything that's coming through into our e-pieces, the information on the replays and so on, is all coming through Spanish. So thankfully, I have Freddie sat alongside me to translate everything.
Thank you.
Because, yes.
And vice versa.
I couldn't have done it without you, Freddie.
I can say the same thing.
So now we're 5 minutes into the final. Henriquinho as Liverpool playing in the white away kit. Felipe Mestre as Arsenal playing in their purple away kit. So one Brazilian versus another. We've had this story once today. We've seen how that's played out, but this is a complete refresh. We start all again, everything to play for. Only one champion. Let's see who it is.
They already face each other, so I bet when they made the draw, nobody knew they were going to face each other again, like in the first game, as you said.
And that's the way the kind of draw works. Obviously, the players kind of get into a spread so that depending on which groups you're in and where you finish in the tables, and so as I'm saying that, it just breaks down as Henriquinho has a bit of an attack, but yeah, they started the game. The whole day went ahead. They could have someone else could have taken their positions in the tables, or
a simple goal could have changed this.
Exactly. As we saw, would have had a potential change with the Mexican players. One goal could have changed the need for a playoff or not. Obviously, we've had one additional game today. For your viewing pleasure, we had a playoff for the two Mexican players to see who qualified from the groups. And now, to frame the whole day for anyone that may have just tuned in, this is the grand final of the Americas regional finals for season 1. The very first game of the day was this actual match, Henriquinho versus Felipe Mestre. Henriquinho won that game. Felipe Mestre has then got better and better as the day's gone on. A few close games, but now he gets a chance to right the wrongs from his perspective in the first game. But one of the most difficult competitors in his way in the form of Henriquinho.
So here comes actually Henriquinho, as always, no mercy. Always in attack mode.
Oh, strong finish, strong save there. Probably not the finish that Henriquinho would have wanted directly at the keeper. But Felipe Mestre now chasing as Henriquinho looks to build from the back. A little bit of manual passing out there from the keeper. And a nice little bit of 1-2 touch passing as Fabinho takes the ball down from the air and looks to build going forward. But Henriquinho using the width as he does. Is he going to look for the man at the far post, or is he going to... He's playing passes across the box, and Henriquinho gets the first goal in the game. And just like it did in the very first stream, the first game on the stream today, Henriquinho opens the scoring. Sadio Mane this time the goal scorer, 1-0. Liverpool and Henriquinho 1-up against Felipe Mestre's Arsenal.
As usual, Henriquinho up front, taking advantage before his opponent. Looking forward as soon as the game starts. This youngster,
is it 17?
17 years old.
It's crazy. 17 years old, a world finalist, and playing against Felipe Mestre. Obviously, Felipe Mestre has obviously been 27, has a lot more years of experience. He's been there at the World Finals, at regionals, and to be just 17 years old and to do what he's doing today is amazing. Just works. Just worth seeing whether he can do what Alan Leal couldn't do in the last game. Alan Leal, 2 goals up against Felipe Mestre, obviously finished in extra time. Was it 4-3 final?
4-3
final score. Can Alan Leal survive the Felipe Mestre onslaught? Can Henriquinho survive the Felipe Mestre onslaught as Alan Leal couldn't?
Again, Felipe Mestre on deficit. That's right. But I think he got used to that. I don't know if he feels that uncomfortable being on deficit as any other player.
Yeah, it seems to light the fire in his belly, give him the bit of spark. I mean, we mentioned it's like a volcano.
Yeah,
he needs to warm up first before he can explode.
It's early in this final. Henriquinho looking again. Felipe defending himself with Mustafi back there. It's a Liverpool-Arsenal final. I like that too. It's two different clubs.
Yeah, nice to, rather than just having Aubameyang and Aubameyang and Aubameyang.
Yeah. And Peter Cech. And although they switch goalies today when they play Arsenal, Leno and Cech, as we saw a couple of times.
Yeah. But now Henriquinho looking to add a second goal to his tally. He's playing the ball across the box, almost the same position, but drags this shot outside of the post. Sadio Mane in pretty much the same spot he scored from already. This time, Bellerin maybe put him off, covered the angle as he drills the ball past the defender, but outside of the post.
How does he manage to create chances? It's impressive how Henriquinho...
Like three passes in the box. I mean...
Short passes.
Yeah, tap, tap, tap. So fast, so quick, so direct. And the man is in possession again. Henriquinho has the ball. But as I say, that Felipe Mestre looks to break. What Felipe Mestre needs to do here now is not rush things. He needs to make sure he has the bodies, and that's what he's doing. But well cut out by Virgil van Dijk. And the ball pushed forward, but back again. Felipe Mestre now. He has options. He has two runners ahead of him. Three now. But Virgil van Dijk, the man, the enforcer, again at the heart of Liverpool's defence. Very good performances so far in real life this season, but not good enough at this point. And Felipe Mestre.
Oh, he gets the tie before halftime, and that's a very important game, very important goal to go to the second half.
Now this is the thing. I mean, maybe it's a tad generalising, but obviously we've mentioned Henriquinho's 17 years old. That's quite a difficult blow to have something like that against the player as powerful as Felipe Mestre. Obviously just simmering there, the volcano starting to warm up. But seeing that happen, obviously, before half-time, is that going to be a little bit of a, like, letting air out?
Yeah.
Like, is it going to deflate his tyres, so to speak, or will he just go, okay, brush it off and go again? I mean, that's the thing. Depends on what kind of mindset Henriquinho's in.
It's either no mercy Henriquinho or the volcano Felipe Mestre. We already have nicknames. We go to halftime tied. Nice final that we haven't.
We'll get that on his shirt for the World Finals. Felipe the volcano Mestre.
The volcano about to erupt. But he's very quiet, though. He's quiet now. Henriquinho, a lot of respect between them. But as you said before, Graham, the mental toughness, it would probably be the difference in this game. Yeah,
the thing with what a wonderful play, build-up play in there from Felipe Mestre. I was going to say the thing here is obviously Henriquinho's been ahead and won against Felipe Mestre before. But Felipe Mestre, since that first game, he's been behind numerous times against Chupaluque, against the semi-final against Alain Leal, 2-0 down at half-time. So I think that first game in Pez speak was so long ago. I think that kind of means it's all about the here and now. And speaking about here and now, Henriquinho almost getting found out in his box there, but Alisson claims the loose ball and has a little bit of a play himself.
Is this
I want to play.
Me too. Can we get a chance after? Are we going to extra time in this game?
Oh, that'll be good to see.
Yes.
I mean, could we have the first penalty shootout at the Pez League Season 1 Americas Regional Final today? We haven't had any. Every game has been settled in normal time or extra time. We haven't got to a shootout. As things stand, there's still a long time to play, but we could be heading towards the first penalty shootout of these regional finals.
Ram, you talk about Shaqiri. He's on the pitch for Henriquinho. He knows how to handle number 23. There he is, right?
Yep, there he is on the wing. And curse of the commentator, maybe. You mentioned Shaqiri just at that point in time, as Dejan Lovren, I think it was, came in with a well-timed free kick to dispossess him. And now Felipe Mestre is dangerously close on the attack. The referee plays advantage, and what an advantage it was, just not fully utilised there from Felipe Mestre.
That was very close. Felipe Mestre going deep And there was a foul there. I thought that he was going to stop. Referee was going to stop.
Yeah, it looked like it. But now we have an opportunity and another one. It's just not falling away. Henriquinho a little bit against the wall here. As Felipe Mestre just seems to be grabbing back hold of the ball. And as I say that now, Henriquinho has a chance to build attack of his own.
Again, Liverpool with Henriquinho always giving some sense to the possession. Shaqiri again.
Oh, beautiful turns by Shaqiri, and Cech happy to come off his line to collect that one. But it's those weaving, those zigzagging turns as we've seen time and time again.
He's so fast with that thumb. Watch it.
Oh, Aubameyang with a turn, and what a tackle there from Joel Matip. That was last-ditch, do or die, and he certainly did at that point in time. And that could be end-to-end, but no, Felipe Mestre happy to pick up the ball, spread it forward, and look to get back on the front foot.
This is so close, Graham.
Danny Welbeck now has an opportunity, gets through, but another touch from the defence. This is a defensive masterclass. Yes. We started the day talking about how these guys had attacking football. Now they've learned how to defend.
About the Brazilians, yes. Now they're showing some defense. That's something new. Of course, they have to face each other. They have to make something different.
Oh, Firmino. And a strong tackle there as Laurent Koscielny sticks his foot in. Alex Iwobi now has 3 runners in front of him. It's 4 against 4, 4 against 3. Could this be the one? And it's a good shot, but strong hands from the keeper. The keeper happy that the ball was close, but this could be the one. And it's a penalty. Is that a penalty? Offside. It's offside. Oh. Oof.
It was either offside, penalty.
It was exciting. That's what it was.
Very exciting, for sure. And what we can see from here in each of the stations is that Henriquinho is not moving that much. Also, Felipe Mestre is, I mean, they're very nervous.
The same thing happened in the European finals. We had Eterito, who was like, goal! And Venom, every time he scored, he was hitting the desk and screaming. But then when he got to the final, I think the pressure and the prestige kind of got to them, that they would it kind of like kept them
down
in check, until the final whistle. Then it just kind of all came out then. But yeah, these players now, Henriquinho looking to build, still in possession, almost dispossessed. Felipe Mestre now knows the dangers that he faces when, my God.
Oh, how good is Henriquinho once he gets into the box.
It's those passes.
Yes, it's a give and go, give and go, give and go.
Beautiful movement, and there you can see his face once again, just keeping it down. Just
not too high, not too low. Yes.
I think if that goal came in, say, 89 minutes, I think it'd be different.
Yeah.
Just
especially if it's Felipe Mestre. We know him; he's too loud.
Flip the table.
Flip the table. Oh, that volcano! How is?
So second time in this match. 2 times Henriquinho has taken the lead. 2-1 he leads. Felipe Mestre, for the second time today, is behind at this stage in a match against Henriquinho. He knows that he needs to dig deep and find something. He's done it once already in this game. Can he do it again? We're at 78 minutes. There's only 10 minutes left. He scored late in the first half. Can he do it again in the second half? And was that a penalty? Or is that outside the box? Let's see where the referee... It is a penalty! It's a penalty!
Is this the first penalty we see today?
No, there was one earlier on.
There was one. Yes, that's right.
Oh, second penalty. And I think was it Felipe Mestre as well that got the penalty early on? The man that's getting the penalty. Maybe it wasn't. Either way, he's happy to have this one as Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, full power. Henriquinho on his line. And what a penalty!
He almost missed.
Full power. It's the second penalty today, and the second one, I don't think the keeper would have had any chance saving that goal.
I'm surprised Felipe Mestre didn't say anything. He just stayed the game. It's what you've been saying, Graham. He's just quiet. Both of them know that anything can happen here, so they're content.
And what a finish. Absolutely ruthless.
I thought it was
put his foot straight through the ball, right into the corner of the net, just behind the post. The keeper, even if it had gone the right way, he would never have got a hand on that. And Felipe Mestre, he knows where it's going. Boom. Just keep the emotions inside.
So we're going to extra time with this result. Still some minutes. 2 minutes to go, at least.
And you have to kind of feel for Henriquinho. Late in the first half concede, pretty late in the second half concede.
Yeah.
Although the danger is this time Felipe Mestre has the time to finish it off, which he almost does there as Eddie Nketiah gets the shot. But was it off the foot of the goalkeeper? Let's have a look at this replay. Beautiful play in the box. Nketiah in the middle, turns his defender, and a touch off the foot from the goalkeeper. Alisson must be thanking his lucky stars that he got a toe on that. But the pressure's still on now. Willock out with the ball out wide. Drops the ball into the middle. Henriquinho happy to get that one away. And he's going to hopefully keep the ball under control for himself as he can build an attack. Nearly turned into trouble there, but it's turned out well for him as he's on the attack. It's 1, 2 against 3, but working the ball very well and a good, strong, calm defensive pass back to the keeper.
Will we have a late winner?
I hope, I hope so, but at the same time, I hope not. I want to see more of this. Give me a bit more action.
Me too. I don't have a rush.
I mean, seeing the late winner would just be passion. One of these players you'd know would erupt. Is it the volcano? Is it?
Oh, that's a foul.
Let's see. The linesman is waving, playing advantage. It's come out to Willock on the edge of the box, and Henriquinho kind of gets away with that a little bit. The referees played advantage for long enough for the gameplay to move on, and we have extra time yet again.
Oh, what a great final we've been watching as the semifinals went by with a lot of emotions. It's the same here to know who will become the champion of the Americas Regionals.
So we have 2 world finalists confirmed. Henriquinho is a world finalist. Felipe Mestre is a PES League 2019 world finalist too. But who can be the PES League 2019 America's Season 1 Regional Finals champion? Only one of these players can get that. We have 25 in-game minutes left of extra time and maybe a penalty shootout. Only one can take the title. And everything on the line here is Henriquinho has 1 shot. And I don't know what Petr Cech knew about that. It hit him, but he'll take that as a save. That's fine.
Shoot up there, the near post. We've been talking about that near post, especially with Arsenal goalies.
And well spread there. Petr Cech made himself big in front of the goal, doing everything he could to block every inch of that near post. And he did a great job there. Felipe Mestre now making a few changes, slight tweaks, spreading his players a little bit. Maybe he feels they're a little bit too close together. He can't get the play out.
Spacing, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're all kind of on top of each other. So now he's... it's almost a preemptive change. He wants to get out and then get the attack on the floor.
So now here comes Felipe Mestre coming back again in the final.
Oh, 5 bodies moving forward. Nketiah then, he tried to play through the middle, but he just got tangled on the defenders. So you see that he was trying to go for a direct through ball through the middle, just didn't manage to release it.
Let's recall Henriquinho's undefeated.
Imagine going undefeated all the way through the day, the only player to do it and then losing in the final. That's got to sting.
That's got to hurt, yeah.
Oh!
We've said it before, don't give any inch to Henriquinho in the area.
Not for these passes, and surely it is out. Sam missed that one. He scored those for fun all day long. I just assumed that was in the back of the net. When he gets to do this back pass, that's it. A quick 1-2.
In any other game, that was Henriquinho goal. I don't know who is Felipe Mestre praying for. Or to. Who is he praying?
So we're at 103 minutes. That's almost the end of the first half of extra time. Henriquinho's pretty much single-handedly owned this first half extra time. Felipe Mestre clears the ball and will look to reset to have a go for himself in the second half of extra time.
Would you imagine if this game was for only 1 spot in the World Final?
Just imagine the volcano erupting after that.
Forget about it. We have to run.
So, okay, Mestre now. He's having a little bit of a turn to attack in this extra time period. He didn't really get a chance in the first half, but now Nketiah, is that enough? The ball, and he gets the ball in the back of the net.
It's in! Look at Felipe Mestre, he's standing now. Oh, Aubameyang with a decisive one. It seems it's going to be a decisive one. Mr. Mestre, he's quiet still. He's not that loud as usual. Oh,
I think the referee was playing a little bit of an advantage there, because there was a moment, I think, if we'll get to see it, maybe here, as Nketiah's on the ball, he gets a foul, I think, there. The referee playing advantage, but didn't need it, as Aubameyang picks up the loose ball and says, that's it, 3-2. Could this be the end of the game? The fans hope so.
Yeah. It's so real, PES.
And just a reminder, if you want to get involved in PES, if you want to play in games like this, the PES Lite version of the game, the free-to-play, is able to download now on PlayStation and Xbox. Just check out your stores, as Henry Quinho almost got back into the game straight away there. So yes, PES Lite free-to-play is available now on PlayStation and Xbox. You can get My Club and PES League free of charge. Go check it out. Henry Quinho now. 9 minutes left of the game. Not a lot of time, but he's in the right half of the pitch. Should he need it, should he feel he can get something, this potentially is the last opportunity that he has. He's going to try now, not rush, as Fabinho to Origi in the box
now
with
or
a finish
never.
outside of the post.
It was now or never. It was now or never.
That's you have to feel, if Felipe Mestre gets hold of the ball now, he's going to gamesmanship, slow things down.
As he did in the semi-finals against Alan Leal. He needs to hold on to the ball. Well, can Felipe Mestre keep this advantage? Or Henry Quinho is going to tie this up?
Henry Quinho got the ball, just didn't use it wisely there. Now Felipe Mestre also not using the ball wisely, giving possession back. Questionable decision there, but at this point, Felipe Mestre getting pulled left, right and centre, but that could be the final interception unless Henry Quinho can get this under control. And I think there we go. We have almost guaranteed that Felipe Mestre is going to be our regional finals champion. He's going to run the ball, see down the clock, and then maybe take one chance. Can he finish the day with a goal? Henry Quinho gets the hands on. Felipe Mestre still says, I'm going to have another go. And he keeps the possession. And again, and one final chance. And out.